Off the top, the Seattle Police Department honored the dedication and sacrifice of an officer who died in the line of duty. Thank you for joining us for the News at 5. I'm Matt Lorch.
And I'm China Green. It held a procession for Officer Lexi Harris. She's the off-duty officer hit and killed on I-5 while trying to help other drivers in need. And Q13 News reporter Steve Kiggins is live to share how the public paid their respects.
Yeah, I tell you what, the Seattle Police Department tells us today's procession, their focus was really on the Harris family. And while this procession, it wasn't big, you know, the people who were watching in the neighborhood, they tell us the loss for the city is anything but small. This loss, it's hard. It's hard for SPD. It's hard for Harris's family. It's hard for a city to lose someone dedicated to making a difference.
And it's probably fairly solemn and very obviously a sad time for them. But
Alan DeWright joined other spectators along James Street. Some watched from open doorways. Others waited in cars as SPD prepared to escort one of their own who fell in the line of duty.
It's tragic, you know? Like, she was just trying to be a good person.
everybody just thought she was a leader and the exact prototype of a person that you'd want to be on the Seattle Police Force.
Colleagues called Officer Alexander Harris Wonder Woman. Friends and loved ones called her Lexi. She joined the department 5 years ago to follow a family tradition of public service.
Man, I'm gonna cry, dude.
And the lives she touched are likely countless. Like when Kevin Scott says he saw Harris race to give the overdose reversing drug Narcan to a man in crisis. He says it was the same dedication to help others that put Harris on Interstate 5 on Sunday, racing again to people in need.
I cried because she did it doing what she does. She wasn't working. She wasn't even a cop. She just pulled over to help. That's exactly what anybody that was born in Seattle would have done.
Officers and first responders lined the Yesler Street Bridge over I-5, overlooking the procession, to salute once more for a colleague who died giving herself to service.
Does the right Good Samaritan thing and stops to try to render aid if that's necessary, and then subsequently, almost immediately, gets hit and becomes a victim.
Now, the Washington State Patrol says troopers are still on the hunt for whoever stole Harris's car after she was hit and killed on that weekend night just a few days ago. Now, the Seattle Police Department is also working very closely with the Behind the Badge Foundation and the Harris family while they all endure this crisis. Live in Seattle tonight, Steve Kiggins, Q13 News.
Touching to see the community come together.